Saturday at 3:30 in the afternoon, something extraordinary happened in Lebanon, and that's that thousands of pagers exploded in the pockets and hands of the people who owned them. Wow, is that something else?
James Bond level.
Yeah, really beyond anything we've seen from James Bond. Yeah. This is beyond science fiction. I've never seen anything like this in science fiction, I don't think. Somehow, thousands of pagers all blew up at the same time that belonged to Hezbollah members, the leadership, the rank-and-file Hezbollah soldiers. Apparently, 4,000 were injured. 11 were killed. From pagers exploding. How do you pull that off?
I don't know, but I unplugged my fax machine. I unplugged my answering machine. I don't want anything. Nothing bad happened.
I mean, these videos are dramatic.
Yes, they are.
Look at that one.
Yes, they are. The footage that we received
in the market.
From the
Go back to the
CCTVs.
beginning of that. Let me see that from the top, because how would you like to just be picking out some produce and then that happens in your pocket?
And your Hezbollah.
Actually, I think he just had his pager in a sack.
His
or
backpack.
Oh, he's lucky.
Yeah.
But his, your Hezbollah pager explodes.
Yeah.
Wow.
You got your intestines on my grapes, man. What are you doing? That sucks. Okay,
you know what? I'm not interested anymore in your produce. It seems to be not as fresh as I like. Oh my gosh.
Get out of here.
Wow. That is really
Look at that.
something else.
It ripped through that furniture, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Holy cow.
You know what this shows you? It shows you there are a lot of terrorists roaming in Lebanon and Syria.
That's for
thousands.
Sure.
Thousands
that's
of
for sure.
You know what it also shows you? It shows you Israel can get to you anytime,
That's
anywhere,
what they're saying.
in any way they want.
Oh, yeah, that guy right there, I hope the 72 virgins are very understanding, because that guy is going to show up without all of his parts.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what happened, what I read is, and I don't know if this is 100% accurate, that
They intercepted the shipment.
Well, intercepted the shipment, but the Hezbollah had to resort to the pagers after. Remember how they killed the guy in Beirut?
Yeah,
at the compound, and so they think it was through that cell phone.
So they switched out their cell phones for pagers.
Whoops!
They ordered all of these new pagers for their minions, and Israel intercepted the shipment. And they took them all apart and planted explosives in every one of them, got them back to Hezbollah, who distributed them to their scumbag terrorist friends.
Remember when you had beepers and the text people would text you numbers that spelled words? And when you turned it upside down or whatever, I wonder if it just spelled out explode.
Maybe.
People were suspecting it said shalom yesterday. But apparently the chemical that was placed in these devices was PETN.
I hate that.
I can't pronounce it.
I don't. Yeah, that's one of those forever chemicals. Don't like it.
Pentethyl tetranate. I don't know.
You nailed it.
Thank you.
Nailed it. Now, would we do something like this? My guess is no. I don't think we would. There's too many what ifs. What if someone else picks up the pager?
Yeah, too bad.
What if it puts an eye out for somebody? What if someone's offended by what we just did? But Israel, they just do it.
I mean, our administration in today's world, no way.
They've got a country and a people to protect, and that's what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're reporting the death of a 10-year-old girl. Well, that's on her parents.
Yeah, that's sad.
That's on her parents for being associated with terrorism.
But, man, did it send a message. I mean, between this and the assassination of the Hamas leader in Tehran a couple of months ago, they've sent a pretty crystal clear message.
Yep.
Your butts are ours. You want to keep this up? Okay. We could play the game. How do you like exploding pagers in your pocket? How'd that feel?
Oh, my gosh. Hold on a second. So do we have the footage inside the hospital, the absolute chaos of the hospital? Okay, we got to play this because, I mean, it was just endless. This is just one hospital. This video goes on and on and on with these fighters in the hallways and on the beds and on the floors.
Well, they said 4,000 were injured, so I'm guessing their hospitals were overwhelmed.
Yeah.
And they said 400 of these guys are in critical condition.
I bet they are.
That is incredible.
I know that I saw one.
Really, I read 11. You got 9? Okay, somewhere between 9 and 11 right now, which would be the number 10. But
Chris, you got different.
I heard 8.
All right.
So
I think we're going to hear a lot
heard.
more eventually.
I heard 46.
Really?
Yeah.
So somewhere between.
Somewhere around there.
And maybe it'll be 72, and then they'll all match up perfectly.
Yeah.
So I did see the video of this one guy, and it was the most disgusting thing that I've seen in a while. And it was just a bloody stump, and 2 little pieces of finger were left. He was clearly holding the pager when it went off.
Oh.
Yeah. Some of them had it, because for some of them at least, it rang first or it beeped first. So they picked it up, and some of them had it like near their face. Those might have been the people who perished. I don't know, but it's just an incredible, extraordinary, unprecedented
Sure was.
event yesterday.
I mean, that's the opening scene of a movie.